Alright, welcome back guys. Today we're going to go put my Faleris Aquas that I bred on stream through the ringer. The build that they're all using is All Range Thunder bred down from the Azure main pal. I did a lot of testing with moves and it's either this or Thunder Rail. You could use Lightning Streak as well. But I feel like All Range Thunder is going to be good in situations where you need AoE like Xenolord. We're also going to be knocking down a couple of Xenolord fragments, so we're going to be doing a couple of Xenolord fights and a Blazonmote Riot Ultra. Let's start with Blazonmote Riot Ultra to get them hungry so they all eat. I don't want to feed them manually, kind of annoying. So this is the build. And the reason I picked this pal is because there are no good pure water stackers that are just for fighting fire bosses. So for example, Yormotide, regular Yormotide has better stats than Faleris Aqua. However, its hitbox is huge. It doesn't have a very good defense stat. I mean, Faleris Aqua isn't that much higher, it's like 110 versus 100, but still. That does scale the higher the levels go. And the unique water move. I think Phoenix Tide is a better unique water move, and it also moves them around, which is pretty important in surviving raid fights, just to be able to spread apart. Pretty important. And then for a fire boss, I think they don't all need all range thunder. I think you can use Curtain Splash with some of them. Should work too. So we can do this. But for the testing purposes, we all gave them, they all have Holy Burst, Phoenix Tide, and All Range Thunder. And the reason that so many of them have All Range Thunder is because I want to see how it does against the Xenolord fight, which does have ads. So I expect that to be pretty decent there. So let's do a Blazonmote Riot Ultra first. Summon that here. And again, there is no ground attackers, so phase 2, they're not going to be very good in phase 2. Phase 2 is mostly going to be it's going to be a slog because it's a lightning type of phase 2. Okay, so pretty good damage here. There's no electrocutions yet. There is an all range thunder now that I just went through, and damage is pretty decent. For the follow-up water attacks, it's probably going to do a lot of damage because I think he is still electrified. Now the cool thing is that this is a pure water pal. So it actually deals water damage with its basic attacks, unlike Yormotide. So here we can see that they're pretty high off the ground, which is also another reason I picked this pal. The reason they're so high up off the ground that attacks like Meteor Rain, attacks like Double Blizzard Spike and all that stuff is not going to be very effective. So here we get the second stagger. And I think he's pretty much done for. I don't think he's in a... Yeah. So that special attack where it's just two tornadoes and a charge through, that's pretty fucking solid. It's probably not as much DPS as Curtain Splash, but you could do both. You could do both at the same time if you're facing a fire boss. Okay, so we get to transform here, which they're going to be weak to. So phase 2 is going to go fairly slow, and I'm going to come in for a rock burst here to deal some extra damage and speed the fight along. So they're doing fairly well. We have no casualties. We have a bunch of hungries, which is good. That's what we want. He's fucking off over here. It's good. Not gonna get too many of them. Let's discount right here to get a rock burst. Let's get rid of that thunderstorm. That attack was way too long. Come in here for a rock burst. Big rock burst here. He's chasing somebody. See, the raid boss chasing pals around is really good. It just makes him waste so much time. So he hasn't been able to kill a single one. I don't think he's going to, yeah. So he's dead. That was a pretty good fight. Again, this is not a particularly good pal design. It's not really designed to counter Blazonmote. Let's repair this stuff. I'm not using a repair panking or an Invis here, so I'm going to manually repair some stuff. Just to go back to the next fight. So let's build this real quick. And then let's do a couple of Xenolord fights. See how that goes. So the Blazonmote Riot kill was a 2-minute kill around there. And again, I'm not really shooting, I'm just using my Frost Stallion. Okay. Let's do Xenolord, and then let's replace them, because I think when they come down to eat, they lose height. And we do want height. Height is important. They look fairly good, everyone's fully fed. Good HP. And we're going to keep all range thunder on a lot of them. Good AoE. Also, Phoenix Tide I feel is good AoE. Gonna clear out a lot of ads. Let's give him all range thunder as well. This fight does have ads. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Some extra rock here. And we're going to be summoning Xenolord. Normal Xenolord, not ultimate. Pop a rock burst here. Damage. Alright, here we go. He's targeting me, which I want. We're gonna get an electrocute here, a lot of lightning. And here comes the water damage. Which is fairly good, considering that he's electrified. It's good. And we're gonna get a stagger here. Yep, pretty quick. Do a poison shower. And a rock burst. He's probably gonna have to summon his ads. I'm not sure if you can skip that part of the fight. Okay, we've got some ads here. Let's Holy Burst them down. I know they're gonna be coming for me. Oh, nope. Too much AoE. There's too much water going. There's too much water going through. Too much AoE. No ads. No time for ads. Yep. All range thunder. Super GG. They didn't have time. Like, there's no ads. Did not make it. Is this coming for me? No, it's coming to the Aqua. Okay, let's go down. Okay, good chunk of damage there. And again, they don't have any healing potions or anything, so we got a bunch of water now. He's got a stagger, but it got cancelled out to the summon. Which is kind of lame. Shouldn't allow that. So all the ads are probably going to come to me, but again, look at all the AoE. Look at it. They barely have time to do anything. There's just so much AoE. Let's summon everybody. Let's have some of them over here. We lost 2 people. Rock burst. Yeah, there's too much water going around everywhere. Just way too much water. So this was even shorter than the Blazimorai Ultra fight, I want to say. Yeah, it's under a 2-minute kill for normal. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like how there's just so much AoE, is water AoE. So that worked out really well. I think we lost 2 of them. 3. So it's pretty good, considering it's not even like a type advantage fight. It's actually really good. Do we have any aids here? Aid, yeah, somebody's providing aid. Being resurrected, okay. That was a really good test. I'm very happy about that. Let's get a Penking in here to do some repairs. That was very smooth. Yeah, so just showing the power of AoE moves, AoE spam. As soon as Xenolord's ads came in, just got obliterated due to the all-range thunder spam and this AoE water move. This is solid. Honestly, very solid. Very solid. So I got a lot of questions asking why don't I use Yermontide more? Well, let's say I had Yermontide for this fight. Number one, yes, I do have better stats, but a worse hitbox. So against something that's like a let's say, for example, a pal that's a fire that does a lot of AoE. Yes, they will resist it, but they're going to get hit a lot by multi-hit attacks. I feel like the Faleris has dodged a lot of stuff there, which was really good. Number 2, the unique move, the Yermontide's unique move is kind of trash. I really don't like it. This one is a lot better. It hits a lot of times, and it moves the pal around more efficiently in a straight line, which is good. The Yermontide unique skill, they snake around and back. It's kind of weird. I really don't like it. Paired with the big hitbox, I don't like it. Them being high up above the ground is really good. I know a lot of them dodge a bunch of damage there, especially a bunch of meteor rain damage. So that was decent. I think they lose altitude when they come down to eat. This is the actual altitude of Faleris. So as you can see, they're very high up off the ground. A meteor rain wave will completely miss them. And then the very last part is, this is a pure water type. So it means it's not dragon water, it's just pure water, which means their default attack is actually water. It's not dragon can. It's aqua gun or whatever. So they were dealing good damage with their normal attacks too, against water weakness. So that's also something to keep in mind, that I believe a Faleris Aqua with this build, for example, will outdamage any Yermontide against something that's weak to water. Just because you've got a better unique skill, and yeah, that's it. I mean, the attack stat is not the same, but I think the unique skill makes up for it. Because the alternative here would be you wouldn't use your unique skill, you'd use Airblade. But I don't think everybody's going to outdamage Phoenix Tide against a fire opponent. But that's just my thoughts on it. Also, another reason, let's say you face something that is weak to water, like obviously a fire type, but it also has ice attacks that are, Dragon is weak to. Faleris Aqua is a pure water type. It doesn't have that weakness to ice. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Pure damage type here, attacker. So pretty good showcase. I'm glad I bred them. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me feedback, leave me comments on what you think about my thoughts on Faleris Aqua. Pretty good pal. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next video.